And good afternoon on this beautiful sunny Monday day. It's absolutely glorious outside. And we've got, I'm Sheila Dougall and I'm a working medium, and I just love spending time doing different things. Just now. The pets are being a bit annoying after closing doors. They've just barged in and out. Great. So as we're waiting for people to come on, um, the I just hope that things are things have been hard, that things have moved forward, and that you're finding, even if it's just a tiny little seed of joy within everything that goes around. And looks like it's still me, myself, and I. Oh dear, this happened on Thursday. Couldn't get any comments whatsoever. Couldn't get any comments. But we'll just wait and see. Mind you, it's too bonny a day outside. Hello, Linda. Too bonny a day outside to be stuck inside. So my friend from Shetland's on her way down to Poole. So she's getting a lovely day for driving down. Hi, Linda. Well, at least I know that the comments are working. We've got one. So we can have a party. The So all I've got today is I was going to ask people a relationship for a loved one past and see if we could connect to them. But I also have the cards as well. And as you know, cards give guidance, and it's up to the individual if they take the guidance of the cards. Hello, Tammy. Good to see you. Julie, nice to see you. So we will get started, and I've got a lovely card for you, Linda, unless you want to put down a relationship. And we've got energy. You find your va-va-voom, can I say? And hello, Donna. And so I want to say that you're finally making achievements, can I say? Progression to completion. So you've got the burnt oranges coming in for that vitality, coming in for that upliftment, and also coming in for that grounding. You're seeing things in clearer light, if you can understand that, Linda. Things is opening up to you. And storm clouds, there's still a wee bit of a storm around here, but the colours coming in is uplifting colours. This is all the grievances and bad situations here in and around you, so they're moving into the past, so you're progressing quite nicely. You've got the purples coming in with the lilacs, showing a nice can I say connection to the spirit and healing. You've got the blues for communication, but you don't have a lot of blues in here, shows things have settled. Greens for go, new starts, new beginnings, new life. And yellows for peace. And you've just got a smidgen of red in there, so there's residue from the past, can I say. And but you have moved forward. You're being uplifted and moved forward, being taken out of a situation and just leaving it in the past, because you would understand that it's not your fight, can I say, Linda, is what I feel. Not your fight. Hi, Melissa. And because I feel that this is progression. So you've progressed, but the storm clouds is clearing as well. So you're getting clearance in and around you and bringing in the you would understand too much has been said, deaf ears, not interested, stalemate, wanting to progress. Skin. Hi, Alison. And it's just bringing in that, hi, Lauren, bringing in that confirmation for you that your hard work is being paid off and you're now claiming you. Okay, you're not wanting to be stuck in this vortex, so you're now claiming you again to step forward, and you are gaining understanding from the past, can I say, but you're also looking for understanding now. You want the full stories, you don't want snippets from here, there and everywhere, if I can put it that way, Linda. And but it's a really, really uplifting card, really uplifting card. And the step forward. And the one off of here is trust your instincts. Okay, time to trust you. Listen to your gut. But I want to say that it's been tingling away for a while, can I say? You've become a lot wiser than what you used to be. And you're not letting fools gladly. Fools step on your toes, can I say? And the animals comes in with unconditional love. They come in with healing and they come in with strength. And you give, you give, you give, but you're not getting the same back. And you would like to be on an equal par, if I can put it that way, Linda. But both positive movements forward. So you're coming, stepping out into the unknown and the changes, can I say? But go with the flow. Go with the flow. And hello, Catherine. I'm trying to keep my writing neat so that if I've got duplicate names, I could find out, so that I can remember, not get mixed up. And yes, so pat yourself in the back, Linda, because you've got this and you are truly stepping forward. You're clearing the pathways for yourself for ventures new. Okay, and I hope that was made sense. Tammy Cox. Tammy Cox. The question today was to put down a relationship of someone who you would like to hear, and then we would experiment with that. And but if no, I'm just pulling cards, by the way. And so we've got Tammy Cox. Are you still with us? Yes, yes, you are. Hello, and I hope the weather's good with you. And I want to say that your card, self-love, self-love, giving, 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 but getting hurt back instead, can I say? But it's also a multitude of things that has been creating heartache for you. Two is you've got choices and decisions to make, Tammy, and you need to keep that balance. But things is working out, because if you look, he's like the fool upside down. So it's taking the leap of faith to step forward, if you can take it that way, Tammy. The important to have balance. So it's important for you to work out your life into which way you are going. Um, Having time for yourself. Okay, that's most important, because it seems to be that you're just in a continual cycle, and it's having time to breathe as well, if I can put it that way. Also, you are quite aware of spirit coming in, because you've got the angel sitting at the side. You're in a beautiful big brown building which is full of grounding, so you usually know what you want first thing, get up and you go for it. But you have had a couple of knockbacks. Lots of blues in there, bringing in calm, chasing storm clouds away, but also coming in with the communication to be said. You've got the lime greens there, bringing in learning. So there's must be courses that are lectures that you've been taking interest in, and it's guiding you along that way, because you want to bring quite a lot into your life. Hello, Kelly. And it's stepping forward, stepping forward. It's oh, sorry, I just missed Angela and Krisha, welcome. And it's just guiding you in the right, but you're good for daydreaming, aren't you? And that kind of like gives the brain a little break, can I say, because you're constantly got it on the go. I do feel a lady in and around you would understand that this lady hasn't been in spirit for too long. Now, I want to say that she hasn't been in spirit for years. She's not making me feel years, but you would understand that she could have gotten a few more years out of life, because she says that she was just slightly cheated out of the rest of her life, if you can take it that way, Tammy. And that's just how I'm feeling it. And but I feel very much mum. And when I say mum, very much a family lady. And so long as family was taken care of, then her job was done. Very hard working lady. And I want to say that she's kind of like cracking the joke that cooking was fine. But if she would have gotten the choice, she would have left cooking alone, especially baking, if I can put it that way. And but I feel that she's laughing, so she take it with a pinch of salt, if I can put it that way. But you would understand that she's bringing in memories of getting you to bake things, and the pinch of salt was that instead of just putting in like a teaspoonful, you put in a little bit too much. But she was kind. She was kind when she tasted. But you progressed a lot from then, because I want to give you cooking as well, Tammy. And she's bringing in that nurturing, can I say? And when they bring in the nurturing, it means that things isn't all right in and around you. I don't go into things. I'm not a nosy medium. And so she's just showing that she's there with the strength for you, and she's there with the crutches and the pickups. And but stand and be counted, because she says a lot of times you feel as if you're knocked down. And she says that I just feel kind of like derogatory remarks in and around you. So she's putting earplugs into your ears. Be all you can be, because you're entitled on this earth as much as anybody else. And she says, stand up and be counted and use your gifts, if you can understand that, Tammy. And she's just bringing in a lot of love, a lot of love. She says there wasn't a lot of cuddle time, but she says when you did get cuddle time, she says it was worthwhile. And but I want to say that plenty walks out on a school holiday. We've got walks down to the park, walks to the shops. We've got walks. Would you understand going past trains? Because I feel that we're passing train station. And because in your younger years there wasn't lots of holidays, but she says that you did have the holiday environments as well, and everything was tried to be fun, you know, and to create memories. She's left a gallon load of memories for you, and these is what, that's okay, it could be symbolic. And 2 seconds and I'll come back to that bit. And but she's just making me aware that you've relied on the memories quite a bit, but you take this into practice for yourself as well, to make things tickety boo and chugging along, can I say. And hi, Donna. Symbolically with the trains, would you understand where at times just now you're either at a standstill or things is rushing off from you? Because there's something to do with the trains, and I feel that it's more movement than anything else. And because we weren't on the trains, we were just beside the trains, they were sort of like just standing still. And so she's bringing in symbolically that you would like life to move on a little bit quicker, not in the sense of eating up time, but more on the sense of a bit more excitement for you, can I say? Taking you out of the stagnant the normal and just giving you something different, just to recharge your batteries, if you could understand that, Tammy. But I've got to say that she's bringing you to the summertime. We've got the dandelions there. We've got the ones that you've made wishes on, and by gum, you've made plenty over the years. You've got the buttercups. You've got daffodils. You've got the bushes just full of colours and just uplifting. Hello, Patrick. Just uplifting. And she's just bringing in all these memories and love for you. And look past look past the negative and look for the positive, is what she's saying. And thank you for working with me. Hello, Adriana. So, Julie, goodness me, I was careful with my writing and I have messed up the writing again. Julie Orkney, that's what I thought. I was doubting my own writing, but then that's very easy. That's very easy because chicken scroll. Hello, Jemmy, welcome. So Julie, did you put down? Did you put down, Julie? You're so welcome, Tammy. But keep looking forward, okay? And did you put down card or a relationship? Because your card is movement. Your card is okay. Thank you. Your card is green for go. New beginnings, new starts, new life. You've got the sea coming in as well and bringing in that calm, because it's not a stormy sea, but it's also cleansing. So you need to do a little bit of cleansing on yourself. Get rid of what you don't need in the emotional side. You've got the lovely yellows coming in and bringing in peace, but you've also got that connection to spirit as well. So you've got a good understanding. But would you understand sort of like a hesitancy in working? Okay? Because I feel that I want to, but I stop myself, if you can understand it that way. You're queen of the castle just now, okay? And bringing in the queen of the castle, it is your domain, and you're trying to get that authority back. You're trying to do the delegation and persevere. Keep going. Now the queen comes in with taking a deep breath and patience, okay? And you would understand where there's just a little tick there, Julie, because it just seems that there's just something that you're just trying to get over, to get going with spirit again. And because I just felt just a tiny, tiny little tick, can I say? And but the coming in with that green for go. So watch out where all of a sudden you're going to just whoosh off in a different path. I feel that they're changing ways with you. And because if it's like myself, sometimes they'll let me flow and then they'll throw in symbols, which knocks me off. And then you've got to sort of like decipher the symbols and then they'll let you go again. So there's something I haven't quite learned yet. And because I'm hoping I get put back to normal soon. And so I feel with you that you've noticed changes within the way of working as well, because they let you get into a comfort zone and then they change things for you to take you out of that comfort zone to progress. And I want to say that there's plans in and around you, Julie. And I just feel that I know that you've put down wonderful, wonderful. And I know that you've put down brother. And but would you understand? I'm feeling like a practical joker come happy chappy coming in. but I was taken long before my times, before my time. And I just feel that with this gentleman that sometimes he was a little bit too much. Other times he could be quiet, and it was the quiet spells that you had to kind of like worry about, if I can put it that way. Braced life. I feel very optimistic with this young gentleman, and the he's kind of like making me feel you would understand an illness with your brother, Julie. Right, yes. And because I just feel that just giving you that coming in, because he's been kind of cheeky, and when younger he would have played around with your hair, and I want to say that he would sort of like sneak up behind and put things on your back, and you wouldn't know that he'd put this stickers on your back. So I just feel walking up behind you and slapping a sticker on, how you doing, sis? And because I just feel that he's bringing in the joy, he's bringing in the laughter, he's bringing in the upliftment. He's not focusing on the other side, okay? All he's focusing on is that you would understand the dark tunnel, because I'm just going down. It's a bit like a very dark train tunnel, and the I'm just so the but I want to say that he's often in and around you, but you know that. You know that. I don't need to tell you that. And you've often got other relatives in and around, but you also get other people that comes in to speak to you as well. And he's saying that he learned discipline, but then he threw it out the door. Okay. And he's just saying that discipline's very important, and he's handing you a plate of discipline. And but I just kind of like feel with this gentleman that people weren't aware what was going on, if you can take it that way, because he keeps going back to the silent times. That's when people um gave him a thought, because he wasn't his upbeat self, On the silent times, you knew something was wrong, but he kept it to himself, if I can put it that way. Ah, right, okay, thank you. I've just seen that there just now. Thank you. And because he doesn't want to sort of like go on that, because he says what's happened, and he says he knows that he left a little bit of a mess behind, and he does apologize for that, and he knows that it's taken quite a while for the family to try and start to get over it, because it's still raw, but he knows that he's got the well wishes, he knows he's got the thoughts, and he's just saying, as you know yourself, he's fine now. It's all gone. It's all gone. He's creating havoc up there with the grandparents, can I say? And but he just wants to see you to be all that you can be. Use the discipline, embrace the changes, and step forward. Because by gum, you've got green for go. Okay? And thank you for working with me, Julie. Thank you for working with me. And I'm just popping back on the chat. Yes, I'm well. Thank you, Donna. So the question was that to put down either a relationship or I'm just quickly. I know this seems like takes a wee bit of time, but it helps me to stay sane with the chat, and then I know that I've caught you all, because it's coping with the chat and coping with the trying to catch up. And anybody else that I have missed, like Vanessa and Amy, I've just caught you all. And yes, and then we will get back on it again. So, Alison Roper, you've got mum. You've got mum. So I want to say that just as we're waiting for mum to come in, you've got blue. So there's been an awful lot of communication in and around you. There's also been some anger spoken as well. And would you understand that you're waiting for the storms to pass and calm down? Because I just feel rocky in and around you. And it's like you're doing an awful lot of balancing just now, if I can put it like that. But you're another one that's got choices and decisions to make, but you also want to bring your ideas into fruition and to take it out of the stagnant, if I can put it that way. You do have a little bit of storm clouds still here, but if you look at the rest of it, it's moving. So there is progression there. And I'm just feeling that from this lady saying that thank goodness that you haven't pulled all your hair out, okay? Because you need it. And you would understand frustration in and around you, Alison, because I just feel that there's frustration going on, and it's sort of like trying to calm you down. Would you understand reflux and indigestion? Because I just feel as if I've had a peppermint stuffed into my mouth and calming things down. And it's okay, Cornelia, because I didn't get to you yet, but you're on the list. And I just feel that she's coming in. You would understand she talked a lot. And she says, I talked a lot. It wasn't just sort of like conversation. It was also, can I say, giving orders, can I say, giving orders. And she says that she kept the home tickety boo, but when she was feeling, can I say, that things kind of got lapsed, and she didn't like asking for help, but I also feel as well she was grateful for the help. And some people chase people away, and because they really kind of face the doom and gloom every time, but I don't feel she did that. Yes, you are. And she's coming in with the gratitude, but you're one that looks for gratitude most days as well. I mean, say the sun out there is just gorgeous today, so it's uplifting. So you're feeling in an uplifting mood today, Alison. And would you understand thinking on various flowers as far as your mum is concerned? Because I feel that the thought is there for making up a bouquet for her, if I can put it that way. And she was a very, very sensible lady, can I say, and a lady that put a lot of, how do you call it, sense into things, like going back to childhood when it was, no, you can't do that. And then it was a case of argument back and forth, and then she would explain why you couldn't do that, and then it made sense. She took time. She was caring to the family. And I want to say that she's one that you were quite comfortable to go to with any problems and speak to. And she guided quite a lot. Can I say, keep talking to her, because she's still guiding you now, because she's trying to help you in situations just now. And she says that if you look beyond and see what could be, then she says you can take that step forward. Okay. And stop vegetating. And she says, the green for go, move, move, move. Would you understand the thought of more exercise, walking, speaking about the gym as well? She's just shaking her head because she says, you've got a world on the doorstep, and she says it's free. Okay. And there's other things that you can use as well. And she says that she's just sort of like bringing in the alternative, can I say? Because if there was an alternative, and goodness me, my tongue, my teeth are stuck. If there was an alternative, she would go for the alternative, especially if it came in for a fraction of the cost. Okay, she was very, very money savvy, but very much in and around you, Alison, and very much still taking an interest. And yes, the bathroom will get sorted. You will get your living room spiced up. And she says that you're looking for beautiful, bright duvet covers and matching curtains, but you haven't quite sourced the matching curtains yet. But she says she's trying to guide you towards it. Okay. And thank you for working with me. Thank you for working with me. Catherine Ross, you've got dad and you've got love. You're looking for peace. And but I want to say you're looking for knowledge as well. Paige comes in with new pathways and new directions, and you're welcome. And would you understand that looking for would you understand Catherine Ross? Catherine Ross, are you still with us? Yes, there you are. And would you understand that you're looking for more knowledge for stepping forward? I just feel that you're wanting to feed the brain, feed the brain, feed the brain. And because you've got a beautiful library there, beautiful library. And the I want to say as well that it's very gilded, it's very grounding and self love. But also, when you get into the books, you're on coursework, which you're finding hard going, can I put it that way, but enjoying it at the same time. But also, when you get into the books, it's taking that step back a little and just having that time to yourself. And because it's like all work and no play makes Catherine a dull person. Okay, so it's finding that balance as well. Now, I feel a gentleman coming in for you, and I want to say that a very, very well learned gentleman, can I say, does have a lot of knowledge, and I do feel like nurturing as well. I do feel on the borderline of I'm dad, but I'm dad. So would you understand illness pulled him back a little from the family? Because I feel that there's not the same involvement between dad and family. Feel pulled back a little bit, if you can take it that way, Catherine. And but very took an interest in family, and as long as family was looked after, then his job was done. You would understand that he didn't scratch an old head, so I feel that he passed before. Okay, thank you. And I know that you asked for dad, so sorry that if we've got the wrong connection, but that's just how it works. You would understand that he was taken before his time, because I feel that he hasn't scratched an old head, if I can put it that way. And that's where you have thrown yourself into occupying yourself with as much as what you possibly can. But be careful, because you need to take time for yourself as well. Because it's all very well immersing yourself practically 12 hours a day, but you still need time for yourself. And right, so I take it that because I want to say I'm sticking with dad, by the way, and because I want to say that would you understand there was an old woman who lived in a shoe and had so many children, didn't know what to do. Because he's just sort of like humming this nursery lime, um, humming this nursery rhyme. So he's bringing in sort of like childhood memories as well, but he's also bringing in that the family connections as well, because you have used a lot of the things that you were given during childhood for your family as well. Can I put it that way, Catherine? And but he's pleased that you're starting to move forward. You have got great ideas in front of you. You know what you want. You know what you are aiming for, and he's going to help you push forward and achieve it. But I've also got to say that you've got a grandmother lady that is behind you and working with you on a daily basis. She's the one that's giving you that sensible head, by the way, that sometimes you are ignoring. And she's just wanting to know that she's with you, okay? And thank you for working with me, Catherine. Right. Angela, you've got Dad as well. And I want to say that coming straight in here, and you would understand that with Dad, it was kind of like unbalanced, balanced, unbalanced, balanced. Because I just feel with you, Angela, that he was a family man, but I feel like it's like that. I don't feel very, very close with this gentleman, if you can understand that, Angela. And because Dad's not coming in very close, and I feel that he was wary at times, and he used to watch people and then judge people by his seeings, can I say? And because I want to say that he's, I just feel sense and sensibility in and around you, Angela, because you're a good people watcher as well. And yeah, because I was kind of like the scales were going up and down with this gentleman. And but don't get me wrong, there was a relationship there. There was a relationship there, and I want to say that the he's just making me aware that what do you call it? He does have regrets as well, because would you understand that he used to let, no, this is his words, okay? He used to let the mouth run and then regret it later, because he says a lot of times there was some unkind things that he said. He realizes how he reacted and how he pursued life, that he's now sort of like he's focused on it, and he's just sort of like asking for he says that some of the things wouldn't get forgiveness, but he says he's just asking for kindness. And he's saying because he cannot forgive himself, if you can understand that, Angela. Now, we're not going into anything. And hello, Rosemary. And I want to say that he's giving you, he's actually coming in and giving help just now, Angela, in and around you, because from your childhood to younger teens to moving on in life, you've had quite a lot of hurdles as well. And he knows that he didn't help situations, but he's here to help now, if you can understand that. And he's saying that if you will allow him, he's willing to help now, because he's seen the error of his ways. And pulling in very close. Now, I know that words, the usual things that goes missing in families, like I love you and things like that. He's not coming out with those words, but there is feelings there, if I can put it that way. You have been looking at pictures, and he says that he wants you to look at the pictures with the good bits and not focus on the black bits, because he says that if you can find some joy out of the pictures that you have, then you can move forward. And but he's just coming in with strong feelings, and he wants to just put his arms around you. And he's saying, as I said, he's just asking for, he's saying sorry, but it's time for you all to move forward. And he's just showering you with carnations. You've got a rainbow of carnations, and the colours all come in with their own meanings. So you're getting peace, you're getting love, you're getting healing, you're getting energy, you're getting the green for go. This is your life. Pick up, move forward. And he's proud of how much you have moved forward since passing, because you've been dealing with a lot. You've been dealing with more than his passing, you've been dealing with other passings as well. And but he's bringing in just a lot of kindness for you, okay? And he's watching your next step forward, but he's the one that's helping if you're willing and if you're happy for him to. And thank you for working with me, Angela. The Charmaine, Krishna. Krishna, am I saying that right? Krishna. Bless you and thank you for working with me. Looking for Krishna, you're looking for your hubby. You're looking for your hubby. And can I say that the first thing that I feel is that it's like losing the right arm. Losing the right arm. And so Krisha, you would understand the closeness. You understand the closeness. But again, with you, I kind of get the balance and scales. So life is good, but it did have its hurdles at the same time. And I want to say that you would understand that I'm getting a thank you. So you must have helped your husband over illness, can I say? And I know that he's passed long before his time. He should have had many, many more years here. And he's just sort of like coming in and bringing in the love. But would you understand a lost child, Karisha? Because I'm just feeling that there's a child with him. You would understand that you're trying to move forward, but you kind of stop yourself. It's like he's just making me feel that you would understand where you feel that you shouldn't be moving on, because he wants you to enjoy life as much as you possibly can, embrace what you can. And he says that, but he's, as I said, he's still got this child with him. But I want to say that the he keeps bringing out child, but I now got childhood. So would you understand that you knew this gentleman growing up? You grew up together. And if I've picked that up wrong, I do apologise, because it's just the way that he came in with a child, but then he changed it. You are on the list, and he changed it, but he's turned it into childhood. Childhood. You can't take it as knowing one another growing up. Would you understand you married young? Thank you, because he was just verifying that. And just to let you know that he's still very much deep in thought. He was a hard-working gentleman, but he is making a, that could I say that he did have challenges and he caused challenges, but he says on the whole, you were tight knit. You were tight knit, and he's taken your heart with him, and his heart is with you, and you often send out that thoughts as well. He does draw in close in dream state, and I want to say that you've often felt him beside you, and embrace, embrace. And I want to say that he's just coming in with a lot of joy and happiness, and he's just, you've had new things coming into your life, can I say? A couple of them has been a little bit like, no, 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 I'm not doing that, not doing that. And but a couple of the things you've grasped and you've gone on. You're actually looking for hobbies as well, too, can I say? And you're busy enough as it is, by the way, because it just seems like the wheel's going round and round. So it's just taking that time for breath for yourself. And because he's saying again, it's like it's all very well filling your time, but you still need time for yourself and self-love. Okay? He's never ever very far away. And I want to say that you feel him coming in at the back. And but you've often smelt his aftershave as well. And it's quite a divine smell too. And but coming in with a lot of love for you. And he says, although he's still beside you, still walks with you, he will never interfere. Okay? So he's kind of like just giving that message of progression. Okay. And thank you for working with me, Krishna. And yes, yes, but you would understand that he made kind of like signs of having small headaches, can I say, but nobody expected the outcome. Nobody expected the outcome. But thank you for being all that you was when you were both together. Okay? And bless you for working with me. The right. Charmaine, are you still with us? Charmaine Hill. Just looking for Charmaine Hill. And you have got the sun. A lot of movement, a lot of moving forward, a lot of exciting things. You've got healing, you've got spiritual, and you've got belief. You've also got new pastures, new, can I say, so travels being involved as well. And just this moment, I'm content. Life is wonderful. I can't seem to ask for anything more because you're like the sunflower. And just hear that song, I get knocked down, but I get up again. But the sunflower grows against all odds, and a lot of people kind of think, and strength. But the world's your oyster. I don't see a reply there, so we'll short and sweet, okay? Thank you. And Donna Gladwin, was it? Donna Gladwin, I think it was. Wow. Positivity, celebration, and you've got movement. You've got movement. And you've also got ideas that you want to bring into fruition. And brings in relationships. Everything's tickety boo just now. Celebration, parcels being opened. So there's birthday just passed. Green everywhere. So green for grow, green for go, new beginnings, new starts, new life. But you would understand news of a little one to come. You've got a purple light there, so it's coming down and giving that spiritual connection, but it's also bringing in the calm and the peace. It's like the world's your oyster just now, Donna, so you would understand that you've come through quite a lot of changes to get to where you are now. I'm just content. I just feel contentment, and I can't really change that because you've got the greens everywhere. But would you understand feelings of an engagement coming up? Feelings of an engagement coming up. And because you're one that's more optimistic rather than pessimistic, and you'll put things into situations that people are going, doom and gloom, and then you'll come out with this little bright spark and brighten everybody up. And no to the engagement. Right. I'm not going to completely take it back. Watch this space. Watch this space, okay? You've got a red light showing it's there it is. It's more like a guiding light, so you've definitely got guidance in and around you just now, Donna. And the way forward, and I want to say doors opening, so watch out for the changes and watch out for the new opportunities, okay? But I just feel contentment with you, and that's as much as what I can bring in because that's all I'm feeling. And but celebration, champagne, okay? And I hope that made sense, Donna. Sometimes it can be a little bit longer, but sometimes it's just the way that cards and feelings go. It can be short. Carnelian, is it Cornelia? Cornelia Dutton. Cornelia. Strength. And by gum, you've had to use that strength over the years. It's made you who you are today. You see things for what they are. You've no longer got rose tinted glasses. and but I want to give you connections to August as well. I want to give you Leo the Lion. You've got the Dove of Peace here, trying to keep the peace, because would you understand there's been a bit of a snake in and around you, and this is a sneaky person that has, can I say, not been true, carrying things off and making it like arms and legs. You're very close to a partner here on the earth plane, because I want to give you the infinitive 8 as well. And I want to say soulmate, if I can put it that way. But a lot of strength coming in. There's the clearing, so it's green for go, new starts, new beginnings, new life. And this is your time. Storms, move into the past. Brightness and sunshine coming in. I don't see a reply from you, so we will leave it there. Okay? The Amy, Amy, you've asked for Grandad. And the first thing I've got for you with oh, there you are. I hope that you got what I said, Cornelia, because it was again short and sweet. And I want to bring in the outdoors, but I want to give the looking into the old ways as well. I want to put Wicca or paganism in and around you, because I want to be outside. I want to be in the circle and bringing in that energies. Can I say, Cornelia? Amy, I'm just coming. But the biggest thing is strength for you, and you are progressing out of situation. It's been left behind, okay? Progression to completion. And you've got decisions to make as well. Choose wisely, okay? So I hope that makes sense, Cornelia. And Amy, you said Grandad, and I want to say that I've got a person coming in and he's making me smile, and he's making me smile with his teeth, because I've got to say there's some stories goes around with his teeth, but I've got a person that worked hard for everything he had in his life. Nothing came easy, if I can put it that way, Amy. And that's what was taught to his family, and that's what was taught to your family. And I want to say he's making me aware of the hands. So he worked with his hands, can I say? Because I feel that the hands are feeling it later on in the years. Bringing in the chest, would you understand smoking? Because I've got smoking coming in here. I know that you can't see it here. I can just sort of like see the smoke coming wafting in, and there's a little hint of nicotine there. I want to say that he's like a fence post to you, you know, lots of chats. He would show you things. He would teach you things, and I just feel he's kind of like giving you a little push just now. So would you understand being a little bit hesitant just now, Amy? And there's a smoker beside him then, because I've got the smoke coming in, and so apologies for putting it on to him. And but there's another. I haven't got the essence there yet, but there's a smoker in your family, and I mean chain smoking. I'm finished. Next one. Because you've just got, if you could only see it, there's 2 fingers here, very nicotine yellow, and then the smoke's coming towards me. And there must be someone in spirit who smoked as well, Amy. And I want to say that, oh, I've finished you, Cornelia. If you didn't catch it, go into the playback and then fast forward. And I want to say, because that was your card. So with you, Amy, I want to say that this gentleman's bringing in a bit of humour for you. So we've been a little bit dull and a little bit too serious. So he's sort of like bringing in a little bit of humour. And I want to say that he's just bringing in the joy for you. And he kind of found fun out of life, can I say. And you would understand that, would you understand that it's about 8 to 10 years since you last did a fag? Because I'm just getting 8/10. So if it's not 8/10, it's like 8/10 or something. And because he's just got this little medal that he's handing out, but I just love being around him. And especially being outside in a day like this, because he would teach you things as well, talk about the nature, talk about the flowers. And but would you understand wanting to grow things, Amy? Because I feel like I should be putting in a vegetable plot in and around you. But if you can't take it as a vegetable plot, would you understand you need to up your veggies? Up your veggies. Because I just feel that bringing in that nourishment and the goodness for you. And but you keep sending out the thoughts, and he keeps listening, and they are trying to help. And patience, patience, because Rome wasn't built in a day. And there's lots of things that you're wanting to do, but there's lots of things that you've been hindered. And he's just saying that there is ways and that means around them. And it's just sort of like trying to just move forward with that. Okay. And I want to give you Air Guardian because he's the one that is giving you the protection in and around you. He's the one, but you've also got to shift your ideas and your perception as well, because sometimes you close yourself in and you're not open to the possibilities. Okay, so he's just trying to just smooth you forward and just bringing in that love, bringing in that love, bringing in that memories, bringing in that memories, because I mean to say he was like an inner child when grandchildren was in and around, and he's left a legacy of laughter, if I can put it that way. But nothing will be more famous than his teeth. Okay, there's a dental appointment in and around you, by the way, and because he's just making aware for that. And thank you for working with me, Amy. And on that note, you've got another opening at 5. And again, I can. Stace, who's on at 5? So please, please, please support. I'm thanking Stace and Veronica for these platforms, and I really enjoy it. And I want to say yes, because he just made me aware of the teeth, Amy. He's watching, okay? And please, without your support, these platforms can't go ahead because we'd have nobody to work with. But it's just lovely to see how every individual works and how they bring in their connections, be it cards, crystals, you name it. And you never know, the silly questions could come back in the future. They've kind of given me a respite just now. So you never know, it might be your favourite chocolates next. And thank you all for working with me. And so if you look on the Find the online live psychic reading page, you will see who's coming up at 5 o'clock. And thank you all for supporting each and every one of us, and have a wonderful day. And may things keep going smoothly for you, and may you find a ray of sunshine out of the darkness. Thank you very much.